David A. Cross, April 25, 2022. Official complaint. Ladies and gentlemen, I am part of a volunteer team of citizens investigating irregularities in the November 2020 general election. I am writing to file a complaint for ballot harvesting by an individual in Gwinnett County driving a white Ford SUV. Georgia, license plate redacted. This individual deposited 5 ballots on 10/06/2020 at 10 to 48 a.m. A private investigative organization, True the Vote, purchased billions of cell phone pings, and they identified this individual by tracking his cell phone pings to multiple ballot drop boxes. The probability that this individual was simply helping family members deliver their ballots seems unlikely because this video footage is from very in the election on October 10, 2020. We have multiple examples of individuals trafficking 5 ballots at a time. Ballot mules are typically paid $10 to $15 per ballot delivered. One individual came forward in Fulton County admitting to receiving $34,000 for his work delivering ballots. While some may think that 5 ballots is trivial, it adds up to a large number when you have hundreds of people delivering 5 ballots at a time to multiple drop boxes each day. I respectfully ask that you investigate the individual and his passenger to determine why 5 ballots were dropped off at one time. I also respectfully ask that you post signs at each ballot drop box warning individuals that is a felony punishable by imprisonment for not less than 1 year per OCGA SS 21 to 2603. Sincerely, David A. Cross.
My name is David Cross. I live in Gwinnett County, Georgia. I've submitted over 15 well-researched complaints on everything from potential ballot trafficking violations.
Call SEB case number 2022-054, Gwinnett County ballot harvesting.
Morning. I'm Investigator DeWeese with the Secretary of State's office. The first case is 2022-054, ballot harvesting involving a white Ford SUV. Complaining sent in video clips of the white SUV approaching the ballot box at the government building in Gwinnett County. A male subject exits and places 5 ballots inside the ballot box. The video had the vehicle tag. I was able to find the registered owner and identify him and interview him. But prior to my interview, I researched his home and located 5 legal electors that lived inside the home, and they were all family members. I checked all their ballots in our eNet system, and they all coincided as being dropped in the drop box on the same day as the male placed them in the video. And they were all counted either that day or the very next day. So I then interviewed him and validated that he had 5, more than 5 people living in his home, but the 5 electors all lived in that residence at that time, making all those ballots legal ballots.
No discussion. We're ready to vote. All those in favor of the dismissal will say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed will say nay. So the motion carries and this case is dismissed.
SEB 2022-054, Gwinnett County, ballot harvesting, white SUV, investigated and exonerated. 17 May 2022, 5 ballots, for himself and 4 family members. The Dropbox video is included in 2000 Mules and the Looping GIF meme. SEB 2022-055, Gwinnett County, ballot harvesting, red Corolla, investigated and exonerated. 17 May 2022, 4 ballots, for himself and 3 family members. The Dropbox video was included in the Looping GIF meme. SEB 2022-056, Gwinnett County, ballot harvesting, black Passat, investigated and exonerated. 17 May 2022, 2 ballots, for himself and his mother. SEB 2022-074, Gwinnett County, ballot harvesting, rainbow tracksuit, investigated and exonerated. 22 August 2022, 4 ballots, for herself, her husband, and 2 adult daughters. SEB 2022-113, Gwinnett County, ballot harvesting, black Infiniti M35, investigated and exonerated. 22 August 2022, 6 ballots, for herself and her husband, and living in a different household for her father, his wife, and their 2 adult children. Georgia Code Section 21, 2, 385, 2020, Procedure for Voting by Absentee Ballot, Advance Voting. At any time after receiving an official absentee ballot, but before the day of the election, the elector shall vote their absentee ballot and enclose it in the official absentee ballot envelope. The elector shall then fill out, subscribe, and swear to the oath printed on such envelope. Mailing or delivery may be made by the elector's mother, father, grandparent, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, spouse, son, daughter, niece, nephew, grandchild, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, or an individual residing in the household of such elector. The absentee ballot of a disabled elector may be mailed or delivered by the caregiver of such disabled elector, regardless of whether such caregiver resides in such disabled elector's household. The absentee ballot of an elector who is in custody in a jail or other detention facility may be mailed or delivered by any employee of such jail or facility having custody of such elector.